Hey guys, Banana Luck here and welcome back to another Water Realms video. So we have two banners coming up this weekend. First one being Hatsutt and Glaciers. Second one is Ingrid and Talon. So this video is going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to talk about the different scenarios that you might have and decide whether or not you want to summon for this two banger of a unit. But before we get into that, I have a video that I need to roll out here. So get into that first. We have great banners upcoming, and the first one's going to be Hatsutt and Glaciers. Hatsutt being one of the most versatile marksmen in the game, also a very viable late game unit when it comes to guild versus guild. Anti-air arena, I still use her in all of those areas. So if you don't have a single copy of her, this is the best time to get her. And A4 and A5 is where her awakenings really shine. So I have her at A3 and I may consider pushing her further. Glaciers, on the other hand, a new single target mage. If you're missing out on Shamir, Glaciers is the last mage that you probably need to fulfill the 3 mage criteria in Northerner Trials. Either that or if you're missing Nocturne, then Glaciers is the next one that you need. And besides that, we also have the Ingrid banner, and Ingrid looks amazing from the get-go. Very versatile unit for both single target and AoE. I've seen videos where she's clearing Gearit 121 easily. But if you're all like me, we all have summoned during the Praetors banner as well as the crazy Lucius banner that came up. You're pretty dry on resources. You may need more summons. So this part of the video is for you. So Smileone is the official third-party payment platform for Water Realms, and I have my exclusive links in the video description below for both the EU and US store. If you are topping up, I recommend doing it through them because they are one of the official partners of Water Realms. And they also have a long-term 10% discount, so you're always going to get W Go cheaper than usual. And for just this weekend, between July 26 to July 29, there's a limited time top-up rebate event. So all you have to do is just top up through Smileone, and these are the list of rewards that you'll get. And the best part of it all is that these rewards are instant. They get sent to the mailbox the moment you buy your W Go. So no need to wait out and wait for your rewards to only hit your inventory after the event ends. And yeah, if you want to support my channel, please feel free to use my links below. And back to the summon video. Okay, so we're done with that. Back to the video, and it's going to be pretty straightforward. First banner, Hatsutt and Glaciers. If you're missing Hatsutt, you don't have her yet, I highly recommend that you summon for her. Just A0 of Hatsutt is going to be amazing for content like anti-air and arena, as well as GVG. If you're running a Torador team, you will need Arrogance and Hatsutt to really deal with air units coming in, especially the legendary flyers. No one does it as well as how Hatsutt can because of the burst that she has and how her ultimate is pretty short range, which means that units have to get up close and personal before the ultimates trigger. Besides that, we do have Glaciers. Not many people have really seen him in action, but Glaciers looks amazing on paper as a single target unit. Northerners in general have not had very good rep in terms of offense other than Ardea. So Glaciers will be a new addition that is hoping to change that. And I think that if you don't have a single copy of Hatsutt, you should go for her for the reason that, Glaciers is not too bad of a unit as well. But bear in mind that if you don't have 220 summons to hit full PD, don't go into this and hoping for anything because, this is a normal summon event. There's no 2x drop rate. It's just 15x drop rate, which means that when you do get a legendary, there's a 15 times higher chance that it could be Hatsutt or Glaciers. So just bear that in mind when you're doing the summons. But even if you have less than 220, I'll say go and gamble, try for it, try to get Hatsutt. And yeah, that's the Hatsutt and Glaciers banner. Very straightforward. And you do have divine summons ready for that. You could try for that as well. I only have two. I might try for it. I'm still on the fence because I have my Hatsutt at A3, but A4 and A5 is nice, but I'm hoping to save it for uh, units that might help me in Samra, and that's going to be like Arrogance or Blast because I run a Nightmare team there. So second banner that we're going to talk about is Ingrid and Talon. Both of these are banger of a unit. Talon is very much slept on. If you've seen the global server, there's this one guy that actually used Talon as a stunner, which is pretty nuts, considering that, uh, people don't normally think of Talon as a stunner, but he's great for AoE content. I've seen people run him with a poke team, and they do really well there. And Ingrid, obviously, amazing single target plus AoE units. She's so versatile. I would say that she's on par with Boris when it comes to, best starter units, because there used to be a time where people said that if you get Boris, you're going to basically clear every single thing in the game. And I think that you could say the same with Ingrid because of how versatile she is and how she's a Watcher faction leader. And it means that if you do get Idril, Iona, and all that, you have a pretty solid team to get things going. And yeah, I think the issue with Ingrid comes more from the fact that most people don't actually have enough summons to hit full PD. If you're like me, you only have 30 summons, you're pretty much winging it, trying to, try your luck and, get something good, and Ingrid being one of those units. So, yeah, I think this weekend is a good to go to summon, especially if you don't have Hatsutt, go for it. But if you do have her, do take a step back and think whether you need other units more, because her awakenings are only really great at A4 and A5, and if you are not that lucky, then Hatsutt is probably at A0 or A1 only, unless you have Mega Wheel. So just think about that. If your Hatsutt is A1 or A2, I might not go for it because you need like at least 3 or 4 copies for her to be really great, and that might not happen. I would, on the other hand, definitely go for the Ingrid Talent banner. But for the Hatsutt banner, I will ideally say for a unit that you're missing, say in Samra, Halloween is a must, so is Constance. So those are the units I'll try to save up for. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. If you have any questions about whether you should summon, feel free to drop it in the comment section below. Server should have reset by the time this video goes online. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and good luck if you're doing any summons, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.